Hello, and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana continues to dance on the golden ratio down here in our trend reversal or target area. So we've reached targets, and now we need to be watching for a possible turnaround. Now, I'm not convinced that we have bottomed yet, and I will not confirm that we have bottomed until certain conditions are met. So we'll talk in this video about what are these conditions. It's been very slow over the last few weeks, very boring price action across the crypto market. Seems like the market is falling asleep. Well, at least that means we're not coming down impulsively. And what you need to remember at the end of such a correction, it's typically when everybody is getting bought out, nobody believes it can go up anymore, and then suddenly things are turning around. Or at least we see some impulsive price action. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to zoom in a minute, but first of all, let's take a look here on the 4-hour chart at the structure of the December lows. I'm still watching for here a possible 5-wave move up between December and end of January as an impulse. And then the idea was we came down in an A, B, C correction with an overshooting B wave, which topped here in February, and then a C wave down, which bottomed on the 10th of March. I count that as a very nice 1-2 setup. 5 waves up, 3 waves down, textbook pattern. Now, unfortunately, the corrective structures can always extend, okay? So that's why it could be, and that is the alternative wave count. This wave 2 was never finished. Instead, we'll sit here. This support area remains relevant all the way down to $12. And what I have counted as a wave 2 complete could simply have been a larger A wave. This here, a B wave, that's, possible. And then the C wave down still to come and maybe unfolding now. But the current price action doesn't really confirm that idea. Okay, and therefore, I'm currently just simply watching here for the main scenario. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But this is something that we need to have on the radar. So even though my yellow trend reversal area is here on the chart, it is very much possible that if we break below the lower support line of this box, which is at $17.80, that we're morphing into this larger pattern, which allows for a deeper retracement, would still be potentially bullish, and allow for a retracement all the way down to $12 in an extreme case. And only below that level, new bear market lows will become primary expectation. However, I have to say already, if we break my primary count or break that support at 1780, 1778, that is already when I would get a bit more concerned about new bear market lows, okay? So let's go back, move the wave 2 where it was, and ideally where it should be. And now let's zoom in, and you can see this structure then that developed off the 10th of March. That's currently where I see the move up as a wave 1, and the move down as a wave W, the move up as an X wave, and the move down currently as a Y wave. In a WXY, this could be complete. However, as indicated in blue, it could also be that this is an ABC structure. So might very well do another wave 4 and a wave 5. Instead of getting too confused about the micro count, it sometimes can be useful just to understand what are the key pivot points, what are the key levels where we're morphing from one scenario into another one. Essentially, what you need to understand is that I see this as a potential wave 1, then all of this is part of the correction, and as long as we stay above 1778, out of this structure it can rally in the third wave, but should avoid a sustained break below 1778. If it does that, it will morph into this other pattern I just showed you, that it would allow for potentially for the drop down to either $15.18 or $12 before it has a chance to recover. Yeah, so there are two bullish scenarios that are possible. Either in this count, a so-called 1-2 setup, which could result in a third wave and would be a bit more bullish, essentially, because you have this 1-2 start setup, or all of this as a larger 1-2 setup, which would also be bullish and below $12. However, all hopes are lost, and we have to primarily focus on new bear market lows. So hopefully that's clear. However, it is certainly likely that we are bottoming here soon, because we are moving in a so-called descending wedge pattern. These are structures that typically would break to the upside. Again, not always. So we talk here about maybe 70 to 75% of probability or frequency where they normally break to the upside, which means, all right, there's still a 25% chance to break down, okay? Then at least we have the 1778 level, but it would be good to move up either directly, yeah, in the third wave rally, or just here in a wave 4 bounce and then a wave 5. Because we could be moving up in a wave 4 first and then come down once more in a wave 5, we need to be watching this 2137 level, because that's the level above which such a wave 4 will get very unlikely. And that's the level, if broken, where I say, okay, we have reached a level now where it's probably an impulsive move and we might actually break out already. Already a move out of the wedge to the upside would indicate that we have formed some sort of a low here that's more substantial, and that we rally either in a fourth wave that could get into the region between $20.70 and $21.30, or that something more bullish is going on. But certainly against 1778, we can focus on higher. Okay, if we break that level, then there's a chance for a deeper retracement or pullback all the way down to $12. But for now, we have a possible wave count complete. Yeah, it could have bottomed already. It's just that at the moment, I don't see any impulse at this stage. The move up that occurred, or that has now been occurring since Wednesday, is just corrective and also very weak. Now, you know that in crypto, things can change very, very quickly. I mean, just look at this, yeah. Down here, I couldn't have told you we have bottomed because things happen so quickly. Also down here, you know, you expect a turnaround at any point, but until it really happens, you can't say. So these turnarounds happen very, very quickly. And that's why I think these trend reversal areas are so important, because it allows you to understand where price has a chance to turn around, and you can be watching that very, very closely. But yeah, there is not much more to add. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content there every single day, stuff that we don't publish on YouTube normally, and hopefully that generates some additional value as well. And you can find the links for those channels in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.